it. We knew it, and they knew it. So let's go get our respect again tonight.
But the Falcons were the ones who came out like they owned the division and this building. Michael Turner jammed the ball down their throats, essentially, and then the Saints turned the ball over trying to respond to their first drive of the night. Thomas Deku picks off Drew Brees in the end zone, and my English teacher would call that a harbinger. 2nd and 11 of a 7-0 game in the second quarter. Tony Gonzalez, what a grab in the end zone.
What a play, and he's done this millions of times. He just put the ball up in the air, and he uses his basketball ability on the football field and comes up with 6 points.
Over former Falcon Curtis Lofton. It's 14-0. Atlanta. How would the Saints respond? Play action. Drew Brees to Chris Ivory. Tip drill. Sean Witherspoon, who came back just 4 days ago with the pick right there, led to a Matt Bryant field goal. Drew Brees 2 interceptions. 17-0 Atlanta. How would New Orleans respond to that? Well, by winging it down the field. Lance Moore got things going, Steve.
Yeah, that's against Tampa, too, now over the linebacker. What a great concentration by Lance Moore in between the safeties.
32-yard gain, and then 9 plays later, Mark Ingram creases the end zone, and it's a 17-7 game, 75-yard drive right there. Saints get the ball back, and with 2 minutes to go, normally that's when Drew Brees makes some hay. 48 ticks left in the half. That's a penalty on Jimmy Graham for offensive pass interference over the middle. Take the Darren Sproles touchdown off the board, and then with no timeouts left, Marshall, just a flat-out mismanagement of the clock here.
Oh, man, this is awful. I mean, the Saints and Drew Brees, they're good at managing the clock. I was surprised that he threw the football, and it seems like he was as well.
So no points. It could have been just a 7-point game. It could have been a 3-point game, and the Saints get the ball to start the second half, still down 10. Third quarter, they marched right down the field. 5 minutes and change. Brees to Lance Moore in the end zone, can't grab it.
Those are normally the passes that Lance Moore grabs.
Had to settle for a field goal. Garrett Hartley makes it a one-possession game. Again, 17-10 after another settled for field goal, made it 17-13. Third interception of the game of Brees. This time it's William Moore taking the ball to the plus side of the field. Atlanta was struggling on offense, so they had to settle for a field goal there. Still just a one-touchdown game in the fourth quarter when the Saints defense was giving the ball back to Drew Brees. He is now marching down the field, except John Abraham puts him down on the turf. Saints decide to punt rather than try a 50-plus yard field goal. Matt Ryan next possession, 3rd and 8, looking for Julio Jones, and he picks up the first down.
And that was the first third down conversion that they had in an entire game. Boy, they struggled. The Saints defense were stingy all night.
3 plays later, it's 3rd and 14, and Ryan dumps it off to Jason Snelling, hoping for a Ray Rice type 4th and 29 conversion. It doesn't work.
Set up
Mike
the field
Smith
goal.
tries to call a timeout, going for a 55-yarder, and Matt Bryant from the double nickel, 55 yards away. Got it.
A lot of people question that call.
55 yards.
That's a gutsy call.
Because if he misses it, it gives Drew Brees great field position and down just 7. Instead, it's a 10-point game. Drew Brees, 3:36 to go, avoids the rush and throws it directly to Jonathan Babineau right on the line of scrimmage. Falcons get the ball back. Time to have Michael Turner take the air out of the ball. If he doesn't put the ball on the turf, ball is loose. Raphael Bush picks it up. Appears to be no whistle called. Do we have another Thanksgiving Justin Forsett moment? Mike Smith, whatever you do, don't throw your challenge flag. It's ruled a touchdown on the field in a 3-point game or a 4-point game, but as you can see, it is a fumble. But Bush is contacted on the turf. So the Saints do get the ball, but they get it right then and right there, meaning it's still a 10-point game, and the Saints have new life. Drew Brees still without a touchdown pass. Now he's got his first 5-interception game of his career.
Wow. That's a wonderful defensive play right there, getting a chance to back the ball. What athleticism by the big fella.
But there's only offsides on Jonathan Abraham. It's not his first 5-interception game of his career. Guess what? Now it is. First play after the 2-minute warning. It's William Moore taking it away, and that is the way Drew Brees throws the first 5 interception game of his career, and the first time he does not record a touchdown pass in a game since week 4 of the 2009 season. His remarkable NFL record of consecutive games with at least 1 touchdown pass ends at 54.